Hello, dear students. My name is Aditya Gulati, and welcome to Sri Jayendra's Rank Zone classes. I'm your friend and mentor for coming classes for mathematics. This is lecture number 3 for the topic simple interest, and we'll make it very simple. Although there might be a bit of calculation, but I'll do the calculation by easy part, and I won't shy away from doing the calculation. That is, I will do the calculation exactly in front of you so that you may also do the same, the calculation by the same method in your exams also. I won't just put down the values. I'll write down the proper calculated values in front of you. I'll do the proper calculations in front of you, and I'll make sure I'll tell you the question by verbal methods. If you understand the basic concepts now, and if you practice them more, then you will be able to solve them verbally without even writing. Okay, so let's start the class with the basic concepts. The concept today which we will be dealing is the fact that the simple interest remains the same every year. Every year, see, whenever I lent out some principal to someone for certain period of time, the interest which I gather every year will be the same on that interest, same on that principal. Suppose I give someone 10,000 rupees at a certain rate of interest. Every year my interest will be same, and that is the concept which we will be using for most of the questions today. So let's start. So let's start with the questions, and you will love them. They'll be very easy. A sum of money at simple interest amounts to 815 in 3 years, and it amounts to 854 in 4 years. Find the sum. Let's look at it, students. See, what is being told to us, the amount. Amount in first case. Okay, the amount in first case is what? 815. This is 815. This 815 is equal to principal plus 3 times the interest. The amount in second case is what? Principal, the second case is, and it amounts to 854 in 4 years. So I can say 4 times the interest is equal to 854 is equal to 815. So that way I can say A2 minus A1. A2 minus A1 is what? A2 minus A1 is I. P to P cancel, I to I cancel. This will be what? 854 minus 815, that is 54 minus 15. This is equal to 39. So interest is equal to 39. Let's say 3i will be what? 3i will be 117. Now we know P plus 3i is equal to 815. That way P plus 117 will be 815. For the sake of convenience, let's write it 115 plus 2. So 115 minus 815, 700. 700 minus 2, 698. So P comes out to be 698. Or if you want, I can write here in between 117 is equal to 815. So P comes out to be 698. That is option number C is the answer. I'm sure it must be clear to all of you. Let's take a few other questions. The next question we have is, what sum of money will amount to 520 in 5 years and to 568 in 7 years? See, very easy. We are given the amount after 7 years is 568. What is the amount after 7 years? It will be principal plus 7 interest. That way, amount after 5 years will be P plus 5i. This is given to us as 520. Okay. So if I do A7 minus A5, what I'll get? I'll get 2i. A7 minus A5 will give me 2i. 2i is equal to what? 48. So I comes out to be 20. For 1 year interest is 24. So 5 year interest will be what? 5 year interest will be 120. Now if I put this in this equation, P plus 5i is equal to 520. P, what is the value of 5i? 5i is 120. So this becomes 520. So P becomes 400 rupees. We have any option? Yes, option D. Option D is our answer. Okay, easy, very easy in fact. At a certain interest rate per annum, a certain sum amounts to 5182 in 2 years. Okay, so that way I can say amount after 2 years will be P plus 2i. That is given to me as 5182, and to 5832. 5832 in 3 years. That is A3. This is equal to P plus 3I. So easy. See, if I do A3 minus A2, what I'll be getting? I will be getting interest for 1 year. It's 2 minus 2, 0. 83 minus 80, 18. See, 83 minus 20 is what? 63. 63 plus 2 is 65. So this interest is 650. So 2I, value of 2I will be, the value of 2I will be equal to 650 into 2, 1300. So if in this equation I add P plus 1300 is equal to 5182. So P will be what? P will be 5182 minus 1300. That will be 82. 51 minus 13 is, am I doing some mistake? 51 minus 13. Yeah, we have such option of 3882. This is your answer. Option number C is your answer. So students, the first question we have right now is, a certain sum of money amounts to rupees 4800 in 5 years at 4% per annum. In how many years will it amount to rupees 5120 at the same rate? First, I will do in detail, then I'll tell you the shortcut. See, the thing is, there is a principle. Okay, there is a principle. Let's say the principle is, let us assume the principle is, this principle is P. Now, how much is the interest? The interest is calculated at the rate of 4% per annum for 5 years. Okay, rate 4%, time 5 years. So I can say 4% for 5 years means 20%. 4%, 4%, 4%, 4%, 4%, 4%. So that means 20%. So the amount is what? This is equal to 20% of principal. This is equal to our interest. Okay. So the interest is 20% of principal. That way I can say interest is equal to 20% of the principal. Now, amount is what? Amount is principal plus interest. 20% of principal means 20% of P, or I can say 20 by 100 P. This is equal to 0.2 P. So amount is equal to principal plus interest. That way I can say principal plus interest is what? Interest is 0.2 P. This gives me 1.2 P, and it is given amount is equal to 4800 after how much time? Amount is equal to 4800 after 4 years, 5 years. Okay, so amount is 4800, that is equal to 1.2 P. So this way P is equal to 4800 divided by 1.2, or you can say equal to 4000. So far I hope it's clear to all of you. Now we have got our principal as 4000. What do we need to find? In how much time will it amount to rupees 5120 at the same rate? We have to tell in how much time will it amount to 5120. Look, agar our new amount is 5120, I know the amount is principal plus interest. So that way I can say 5120 is equal to 4800 plus interest, or I can say 1120 is equal to interest. And what is the value of interest, dear students? The value of interest is 1120 is equal to principal into rate into time by 100. Time we need to calculate. What is the principal? Principal is 4000. What is the rate? The rate is given to us as 4%. Time we need to calculate divided by 100. Double zero and double zero cancel. Okay. Then 0 and 0 cancel. 4 and 4 combine, multiply 16. 16 if you cancel by 112, you will get 7. So that way I can say that the time is equal to 7 years, and I am very sure this is clear to all of you, my dear students. Okay, so should we move ahead? Let's move to the next part. A certain sum of money amounts to rupees 456 in 2y years at 8% per annum. In how many years will it amount to rupees 608 at the same rate of interest? See, what is being given to us, dear students? A sum of money amounts to 456 in 2y years. Okay, let's say there is a principal, this plus p. To this, I add some interest. This gives me what? 4, 5, 6. This is my amount. Okay, this is, we know amount. Amount is given to us as, amount is 4, 5, 6. Okay, so what I can say, principal plus, what is the interest? Interest is principal into rate into time. Principal into rate is given to us as 8, into time is given to us as 2y years. Okay, I say let's put y is equal to 1. Assume y is equal to 1. We will assume y is equal to 1. Okay, so 2y means 2 divided by 100 will give me what? 4, 5, 6. Okay, this is given to us as, given this. So I can say p plus 8 into 16, 0.16p is equal to 456, or I can say this is 1.16p. 1.16p is equal to 456. This way, pay p is equal to 456 divided by 1.16. That will give me what? That will give me 400 rupees. So the principal comes out to be, the principal is equal to 400 rupees. Okay. Now, what is the new amount? The amount here is, amount is now 608. In how much time will it become 608? So amount is 608, principal is 400. So I can say, therefore we can say that interest is equal to, therefore interest is equal to 208 rupees. Now what is the formula for interest? Interest is equal to p into r into t by 100, or I can say 208 is equal to p. P is 400. Rate, we already know 8. Time we need to calculate, divided by 100. Double zero, double zero cancel. Okay. 4 into 8, 32. Can I cancel 32 and 208? Look, let's cancel whatever is cancelable by first. 8 cancel with 208 gives me 16. So 16 and 4. 26 cancelled by 4 will give me, time is equal to 6.5 years. That is typing mistakes on my part, dear students. Let me correct it. So that way, this interest is equal to 6.5, time is equal to 6.5 years, or we can say which is our option. Option number 2 is our answer. So you get option 2 as your answer. I hope it is clear to all of you. So I was saying amount is given to us as 5400. Okay, we already know this amount is equal to what? This amount is principal plus interest. Okay, now this is principal, fine. Interest is what? 5 into 10%. 5 into 10% of the principal. See, interest is always calculated on the principal. So 5 years, 10% means 50%. So P plus 50% of P, I can say this is equal to 1.5 5p. 50% of p means, dear students, p plus 50 by 100 p, that is equal to, or if you want I can write it in detail, p into r into t by 100. P into rate is t, 10, time is 5 divided by 100. This comes out to be 0.5p, or you can say 1.5p. This is equal to 5400. So that way p comes out to be 5400 divided by 1.5, that is equal to 3600. This is your principal. Now students, look, amount is what? Amount is principal plus interest. Okay, so that way I can say my interest comes out to be, or I can say interest is equal to amount minus principal. Amount minus principal is equal to 5400 minus 3600. So that way I can say 5 years interest. 5 years interest is equal to what? This 5 years interest is, yeah. So the 5 years interest is, dear students, 1800. Or you can say 1 year interest. 1 year interest is equal to 360. Now what are we being asked? Students, what are we being asked now? In how much time will it amount to rupees 6120? Okay, let's say this is the second amount. This is the second amount. What is the first amount? The first amount was 5400. That way I can say, see, this is extra interest or new interest. Okay, so this new interest is equal to 720, or I can say 720 I can write as 360 into 2. That means interest for 2 more years. Interest for 2 more. I think I have written it. Okay, okay, okay. See, this is new interest is 720. That means interest for 2 more years. Let me just check, is it visible? Oh, I'm very sorry, it is not visible. Let me do something. Uh, I'll write this again. Just give me a second, dear students. That way, new interest is equal to 720 or 360 into 2. Why 360 into 2? Because I know 360 is the interest for 1 year. So that means this is 2. So 2 more years. 2 more years means 5 plus 2, total 7 years. Got it, dear students? Total, I can say, total 7 years. This is your answer. A certain principal amounts to rupees 1572 in 4 years at 5% per annum. Okay, students, now I'll make this more easy, but the thing is, you must be good at calculation. See, first of all, what is the interest? Here, the interest is 5% for 4 years. That means I can say the interest is 20%. Okay, I can say or 20%, or we can say 20%. Okay, so the interest is 20%. 20% means 1 by 5 of P. So far clear? The interest is 1 by 5 of P. Now let's look at it. This interest is 1 by 5. What is amount? Amount is equal to principal plus interest. The amount is given to us as 1572 is equal to, what is the principal? The principal over here is, we don't know, plus interest is, this interest is 1 by 5 P. So that way we can say 1572 is equal to 6 by 5 p. Fine, 6 by 5 p. If I cancel 6 by 152, what I'll get? See, 1500 is 250, and this is, if you cancel 1500 by 6, you will get 250. 72, if you cancel by 6, you will get 12. So 262 into 5. This is your principal. Okay, this is your principal. So I can say the principal is 262 into 5. Students, think about it. From here I can say this interest is equal to 1 by 5p. Okay, 1 by 5p or 1 by 5. What is the value of p? P is 5 into 262. 5 into 262. So far I hope it is clear to everyone. So that way I can say 5 and 5 will cancel. So the interest is 262 rupees. 262 rupees in how many years? In 4 years. Okay, the interest is 262 rupees in 4 years. Now students, let's look at it. No need to make the question lengthy. See, first of all we need to find, we are given interest after t years. How much is the interest? This is, we are asked what will be the amount, in how many years will the same principal amount to rupees 1703. This is given to us 17303. We are given amount after 4 years. This is given to us as 1572. Just think about it, dear students. Okay. So here I can say, what is this difference? 3 minus 2 is 1. 70 minus 57 is 13. So I can say the interest earned is equal to 131. Now again, what is the interest here? This interest is 1 by 5p. The interest was 1 by 5p. Interest was how much? Interest was 262 rupees in 4 years. See, if 262 rupees is earned in 4 years, if I do the half of this, getting it, dear students? So half of 4 is 2 years. Half of 262 is 132. So 132 rupees in 2 years. So what I can say, dear students, this from 1572 to 1703 we reach, we add 131 more rupees. 131 more rupees is added in how much time? In 2 years. So total time, what is the total time? Total time, dear students, is 6 years. Total time is equal to 4 plus 2, that is equal to 6 years. I hope it is clear to all of you, my dear students. Okay, so the total time is 6 years without any doubt to anyone. I'm sure it must be clear to all of you. The next question we have is, a certain sum of money lent out at SI amounts to rupees 1400 in 8 years at 5% per annum. In how many years will it amount to rupees 1500 at the same rate of interest? See, what we need to do is, first of all, what is the amount? Amount is equal to 1400 rupees. What is amount? Amount is principal plus interest. Okay, amount is principal plus interest. Now let's calculate the interest. See, interest is what? Interest is calculated at the rate of 5% for 8 years. I can say, or this is equal to 5% for 8 years means 40% of principal. Okay, so now the amount 1400 is equal to principal plus 40% of p. 40% of p means, students, what does it mean? It means 40% of p is equal to 0.4 p. 0.4 p. So that means, that way I can say 0.4 p. So 1400 is equal to 1.4 p. That means p is equal to 1000. Okay, p is equal to 1000. if P is equal to 1000, now what is the amount? Amount is given to us as 1500. Amount is what? Amount is principal plus interest. Okay, so 1500 is equal to principal plus interest. 500 rupees is the interest. So now let's solve the question by using the formula. As per the formula, it becomes amount is equal to 1500. So interest is what? Interest is principal into rate into time by 100. We are being asked it how many years will it amount to rupees 1500 at the same rate. So 500, we need to find the time is equal to 1000 into the rate of interest is given to us as 5% into the time is given, we need to find this time divided by 100. Look, what do we cancel? Double zero cancel. 10, 10 cancel. 5 cancelled by 50 will give me T is equal to 10 years. Okay, dear students. So T is equal to 10 years is your answer, all my dear students. See students, now we have a very good question and we will solve it in a very easy manner actually. You will love the solution, I promise you this thing. A sum of money lent out at a certain rate of simple interest amounts to rupees 720 in 2 years and to rupees 1020 in 7 years. Find the rate of interest. How to solve this type of question? Look, my dear students, what happens is we know that in case of simple interest, the interest is same every year. We know this thing, okay? In case of simple interest, for further questions, I won't be writing this theory. In case of simple interest, the interest is same every year. The interest is same every year. So see how we will solve it. Amounts to 720 in 2 years and 2 rupees 1020 in 7 years. Amount after 7 years is what? Amount after 7 years is actually principal plus 7 years interest 7I. This is given to us as 1020. It is also being mentioned that amount after 2 years is what? 720. Okay, so amount after 2 years will be P plus 2I. See how easily solved. So A7 minus A2. P minus P will cancel. This will give me 5I is equal to 300. Or I can say one interest is equal to what? 500. 300 by 5, that is 60. So A2 is what? A2 is P plus 2I. Okay, A2 is P plus 2I, or I can say A2 is the value of A2 is given to us as the value of A2 is given to us as 720 principal plus 2I. 2I will be what? 120. So from here we can say therefore principal is equal to 600. 120 out subtracted from 720 will give me P is equal to 600. Find the rate of interest. Now what do we require? We require the rate of interest. See, let's talk about this case only. A2 720. Principal is what? Principal is 600. That means interest is 120. A2 means time is equal to 2 years. Okay. If I put in the formula, interest is equal to principal into rate. Rate we need to find into time divided by 100. See how easily it is solved. Double zero cancel. Okay, double zero and double zero cancel. Then we have 6 into 12. So finally I get R is equal to 12 cancel from 120 will give me R is equal to 10% per annum. Do we have any such option? Yes, we have option number A as our answer. Let's move to the next question, dear students. Let me show you the next question. Let's take one more example exactly on this basis and to make your concept more solid. A sum of money lent out at simple interest amount to 560 in 3 years, while in 5 years it amounts to 600. Find the rate of interest. See, we already know that the principal increases, that the interest is same every year in the case of amount simple interest. Okay, so the amount after 5 years, and we are given the amount after 3 years. The amount after 5 years, while in 5 years it amounts to 600. 600, okay. Or rather, I should write P plus 5i. This is given to us as 600. Amount after 3 years will be principal plus interest for 3 years. That is given to us as 560 rupees. So that way I can say, if I subtract A5, if I do A5 minus I3, the A3, that is, I will get an interest for 2 years, that is equal to 40 rupees. Okay. So I is equal to 20 rupees. Okay. The interest is 20 rupees. Find the rate of interest. Now I need to find the rate of interest. Look, first of all, let's find the principal. We know A5 is equal to principal plus 5 times interest, that is given to us as 600. So that way principal is equal to 100. This 100 gets subtracted. 600 minus 100 is equal to 500 rupees. The principal is 500 rupees. Okay, now interest is 20 rupees. Look, now the interest for 5 amount was 600 rupees. We have got the principal as 500 rupees. Interest for 5 years. Interest for 5 years. This is the interest for 5 years. This is, we have already calculated, 100. Okay. I for 1 year is 2. So I for 20 rupees. So I for 5 years is 100 rupees. Now we can very easily solve the question. Look, if I put the formula, I for 5 years will be principal into rate into time divided by 100. Okay, double zero, double zero cancel. 5 into 5, 25. 25 cancel by 4 will give me R is equal to 100 by 25 is equal to 4% per annum. Let's see, do we have any such option? Just small mistake. Okay. So we have this as rate as 4% per annum. Option number 4 is my answer. I'm sure it must be clear to everyone. I hope it was very easy explanation. Now you must have got things exactly in your grip. Now let's take a few questions which are a bit calculative in nature. See, the concept we have got it very clear. Now let's move to a few questions. Let's take 2 3 questions which are easily solvable, but they'll require calculation. So let's move ahead. Let me find one such question. A certain sum of money at SI amounts to rupees 1012 in 2.5 years and to rupees 1067.20 in 4 years. The rate of interest per annum is, here it is half a year, here it is decimal. So this is entirely a calculated question. Let's start with it. Amount after 4 years will be what? Principal plus 4 interest, that is given to us as 1067.20. Also the amount after 2.5 years will be what? P plus 2 principal plus 2.5 years interest, that is given to us as 1012.00. So if I do A4 minus A2.5, what I will get? A4 minus A2.5, what I will be getting is 4i minus 2.5i. 1.5i is equal to 0.207 minus 2, 5, 6 minus 1, 5, 55.20. So 3 by 2i is equal to 55.20. Okay, from here I can say I is equal to I would be very happy if you can calculate it yourself into 2 by 3. Okay. Uh, I'll Let's calculate it. 55, 52, 55. This is it divisible till 18, then 12, 184, 184 into 2. That will be 368. 368 divided by 10 will give me 36.8. This is I. I means interest for 1 year. Now, since we have got the interest for 1 year, what do we need to do? We need to find the principal, then we'll find everything. See, interest for 1 year is what? 36.8. Interest for this is 1 year. Interest for 1.5 years is what? We already know the interest for 1.5 years is 55.2. If you add these up, you will get 0, 56, 56 and 36, 92 rupees. Okay. So far, we have got 92 rupees is the interest for 2.5 years. I 2.5 is 92 rupees. If I put use this equation again, A 2.5 is equal to P plus 2.5 I, that is equal to this was 1012. This thing and this thing are the same things. Okay, 2.5 or I 2.5. So that way, what I get is I should rather write it as the previous manner so that people don't get confused. We have 1.5i. If I add these up, 2.5i. Okay. So now we have the principal. We need to find 2.5i is 92. This gives me 1012. So the principal comes out to be 920. Interest is 92. See, it's getting 1/10. It is getting divided by 1/10. So therefore, whenever you see such thing, you will say rate is equal to 10%. Rate is equal to 10% for 2.5 years. Mark this thing, students. This amount is for 2.5 years. Rate is 10% for 2 point. Either you can solve it by finding the interest every year, or you can directly say 10% for 2.5 years. So 2.5 rate is equal to 10%, or you can say rate is equal to 10 divided by 2.5. That is equal to 4% per annum. This is your answer, my dear students, and I'm very sure it must be clear to all of you. If this is not visible, let me try something so that I hope it is visible now. It must be visible now, definitely. Yeah, it is visible now. Okay, fine, dear students, let's move ahead. So let's move to one more question, one more calculative question. Although if it comes in your exam, I'll directly suggest you not to attempt it. Attempt it only if you are running out of options. You have no other option. That is, you can't attempt any other question. You have sufficient time to attempt this. But let's say if I have to solve it, how will I solve it? Let's look at the question. A sum of money lent out at simple interest amount to rupees 586.40 in 20 years. Amount after 20 years. What does the word amount after 20 years means? Principal plus 20 years interest. This is given to us as 586.40. And in 10 more years, it amounts to rupees 696.35. In 10 more years. In 10 more years means 30 years. After 30 years, it will become principal plus 30i is equal to what? 696.35. Okay. Now what do we have is, if I subtract this from this, what I get? 10 years. 10 years interest. A30 minus A20 will give me 10 years interest. Okay. This 10 years interest, how will I get? 5. 13 minus 4 is 9. 5, 15 minus 6 is 9. 68 minus 58 is 10. So this is 109.95. In this equation, I have 20 I. So how will I do? From here, for this particular equation I need 20i, so that way 20i will be what? 20i will be double of this. What will be the double of this? Double of this will be, if I double this, 0.95 double is 90, 1 carry 190, 109 double 218, 1 carry 219. This is basic calculation, you can do it. Now if I put it over here, A20 is what? P plus 20i. 20i is 219.90 is equal to 586.40. So that way P will be what? 5. P will be amount minus principal. That will be 586.40 minus 219.90. First of all, 0 0 I don't need to write. Okay, I can remove the 0. 14 minus 9 is 5. 15 minus 9 is 6. Now this is 57 minus 21, 36. So the principal is 366.5. I hope so far the things are clear. This is the principal. Let's move to the next part. This is the principal. Now we know I amount for 20 years is this, principal for 20 years interest is this. Let's solve this equation. 20 years interest, I can say, I can write it over above. 20 years interest is 219.90 is equal to principal you have already calculated 366.5, rate you don't know, time you know, 20 into R by 100. Okay, what I'll do is I'll remove this decimal. Can I remove these decimals? Yes. If I cancel 20 by 100, I'll get 5. Both the decimals I remove now. Okay. If I cancel this 5 with 366.5, let's see, 36, 7, 16, 3, again 1, 1, 1, 5, 3, 733. 733 into 3 is very easily 7, 2199. So R comes out to be 3%, and I'm very sure, my dear students, it is very clear to all of you. I hope we have done sufficient number of questions. I think I should take one more easy question before winding up the class so that it may boost up your confidence a bit. Let's take one more question. A certain sum of money at simple interest amounts to 1260 in 2 years. We will be very fast this time. A2 is what? 1260. This is equal to what? Principal plus 2 years interest. Then and to 1350 in 5 years. So 1350. A3 in 5 years. Okay, so this is A5. This is 5 years interest. Okay, so what I can say, A5 minus A2, that will be equal to what? This will be 90. 90 is what? 90 is 3 years interest. So interest for 1 year is 30. Interest for 2 years will be 60. If I put in this value, what I'll get? 1260 is equal to P plus 60, or I can say P comes out to be 1200. Now since we have got the P is equal to 1200, 2 years interest is 60. So let's put it, say, find the rate. Okay, interest is equal to principal. What is the principal? We have got 1200 into rate we need to find into time is 2 years divided by 100. Now see, double zero cancel. Okay, 12 and to 24. So R comes out to be 60 by 24, or I can say R is equal to 5 by 2 if you cancel them by 12. So you get 2.5% per annum. This is your answer. So I'm very sure, students, all of this was very clear to all of you. We have done sufficient number of questions today, and I think now you are in a position to, if the calculation is not wrong, you can genuinely verbally solve these questions. Carry on with your studies with full motivation, with full enthusiasm, dear students, so that you crack your exam in the very first attempt. This is very crucial time for you. Please carry on with your studies. Don't waste time anywhere, in any of the activities. All the best, my dear students. This is Ajay Gulati. Bye bye. Take care.